It's a daily ritual. Harper Loadsman sits with her dad Shane to share a moment with a cherished angel who gave her the gift of life.
That's our Benny, isn't it?
Ben's my wife.
His name was Ben Shaw, a sports-mad footy player who died after a tragic accident at a Brisbane gym 5 years ago. Grieving father Scott Shaw says he recalls the pain of saying goodbye to his only child after donating his organs.
The last moments, I read him a story that I used to read to him for the last time. It was the Guess How Much I Love You rabbit story.
The same night, little Harper, then 3, lay in a Brisbane hospital ward with not long to live. She'd been flagged for a liver transplant since birth.
We almost kind of gave up hope and thought, oh my God, this is never going to happen.
But in the spring of 2017, Mum Jana finally got a phone call that would bring both joy and despair.
Somebody's lost their loved one, like, you can't deny that. As incredibly as exciting as it is, there's somebody still lost somebody.
Jana has chronicled the journey on a Hope for Harper Facebook page. It shows the odd bit of laughter, but plenty of pain. Through a twist of fate, Scott learned of the little girl who received a liver transplant in the same hospital on the same day his beloved son became a donor.
It gave me something to hang on to, that this little girl has got my boy's liver. And I am so fortunate that I got to find that out, because you're not supposed to. Being able to see the impact on her life and the life of her family has made it one of my proudest decisions.
So tentatively they connected via social media.
Hello, are you going?
And are now lifelong friends, often catching up via Zoom calls.
You tell Uncle Scott he's going to have to come up here because you have a boyfriend.
When Scott met little Harper for the first time, it made his heart sing.
Yeah, she calls me Uncle Scott, and it seems like we do have a connection.
They'll always be a part of our family, and we are so blessed. We are so blessed.
It could be butterflies, couldn't it?
The Loadsmans live in Cairns and have 4 other children. It's an irony not lost on Jana.
It really was so much harder knowing that an only child, you know, parents have lost their only child.
We shared Father's Day. We watched the Cowboys and
Hundreds turned up at Ben's memorial service, friends and family distraught. His beloved Hornets footy team, where he played for the under-16s, also paid tribute, while the PCYC gym he had his weightlifting accident in faced court on workplace health and safety charges.
No one set out that day to kill my son. I accept it was a horrible accident, an accident that shouldn't have happened, but it did.
Because of privacy laws, Donate Life can't confirm that Harper did indeed receive part of Ben's liver. But with more than 1,700 Australians on the transplant waiting list, they're hoping this story will inspire others to register.
In our experience, we've seen some very positive experiences when donor families and transplant recipients have connected, but we've also seen some unhappy ones.
Good effort, mate.
But that is what makes this connection so special.
Say love you.
Love you.
Say hi, Daddy.
I understand the guilt that recipients may feel that somebody had to die in order for them to live, but it's a burden they don't need to carry.
In May, Scott finally decided to remarry and pop a ring on his fiancée Bree's finger. And guess who the flower girl was?
It was not going to be the same without our most important person. And if he can't be with us, then she's the next best thing.
Ben and Harpy are like two peas in a pod, really, even though they never met in the physical form, but they're certainly together in the spiritual form. He shines through her all the time.
In all, Ben's organs saved 6 lives and gave sight to 2 other people. It's a lasting legacy.
What do you say to him?
I said thank you.
Forever entwined through love, loss, grief and hope. Lexi Hamilton-Smith, ABC News, Brisbane.